Well, before we move on, we've got one last piece of news. And this, I believe, is for Gates of Antares.
Ooh.
Yeah, always nice to see something new from this.
Yeah, so this was the release from Warlord Games. This is both a set of pre-orders and also some new releases for their game. So this is a move forward in the narrative. They've pushed on into what's called the DroneScourge, and this is a new supplement that comes out, which introduces an entirely new army called the Virai into the world of Beyond the Gates of Antares. Now these are a race creatures that have sort of organic components to them as well, tied into an army that is very much on the warpath. It's out there to try and consume everything in the galaxy and turn it into its own form, which is very, very cool indeed. And obviously provides you with an interesting threat, because all these kind of characters and factions that were potentially villains to begin with and you know, clashing against each other, are now having to focus on this new threat in the galaxy. So there is an entirely new army coming out for this collection for you to go and have a look at, which is looking very, very cool indeed. It's been really nice seeing the aesthetic for the world come together for Gates of Antares, and I believe that this new faction really shows another step forward in the production of some of the miniatures we're seeing for this as well, which is really cool. And it provides you with something interesting new on the painting side of things as well, which is really nice. As well as that, of course, you're going to need some kind of things that will help you defeat the Virai as well. And so that's where we've got some new Algorand things. So we've got the new heavy skimmer that is coming in, and then there's also a new artillery piece as well that's up for grabs right now, I believe, as well, which is really cool.
Ben, I just need a second here. I need a second. This is perfect. I love it. This is just, I'm in my happy place right now. I love the Algorand design. This has just made me so happy right now. This looks so sexy. I love it.
I think he likes it.
It's so sexy.
And then artillery piece. Ooh, very nice. Very, very, very nice.
That's a very interesting design. It has a good alien look to it.
But they're human.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Antares, everybody is human. They're just different evolutionary offshoots of humanity.
I see. Now, that's something I like to see a lot, because so often when you see a sci-fi heavy weapons platform, it's a gun. It's a big gun.
Yeah.
That's it. That looks different. It looks like a sci-fi weapon that is far beyond my understanding.
You imagine it's going to fire a big ball of plasma into there that's going to fall to the earth.
Yeah. That is a brilliant design.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this also leads us on to two of the new character sets that are up for pre-order right now as well, and that is Jai Gallius, I believe that's how you pronounce her name, who I think it's I'm going to say Concord? Yes, Concord.
Yes.
It's the Concord. Don't worry, I didn't just need to reboot them for a second. It's fine. And then the other one as well really caught my eye was Tara Kalamon, who is another one of the characters that's fighting for the Freeborn, who are kind of the race that I think is the coolest. I really like their kind of like high, sort of almost piratical to their faction. It's very, very cool indeed. So yes, some new character sets that are also coming out for you to go and pick up as well. So the Beyond the Gates of Antares universe is steadily growing. It's getting bigger and bigger, and it's going to be very, very cool to see where this goes next. It's always nice to see games that push forward the narrative and promote you diving into the story and learning how things have progressed as you go along as well, which is really cool. So yeah.
Now, with you saying that everything in Gates of Antares is human...
Well, almost.
Yeah.
The Gar and the new faction are not.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. That makes the introduction of this new faction have even more of an impact.
Yes.
Yeah. Although that does make me wonder, what if they are human? What if you mentioned how they convert...
I'm quite sure they're not. If I remember correctly, this is me trying to remember what I've spoken to Rich about in the past. I think we've had interviews in the past where we've maybe mentioned them, or I've maybe chatted to him while we were out for dinner. If I remember right, these guys were an insectile race with a hive mind. Unfortunately, humanity screwed them up whenever I think the gates closed, and I think that actually changed their evolutionary direction to actually force them to incorporate technology. I'm not 100% on this. I could be completely wrong, talking out my ass.
Now, again, I'm just speculating. The thing that got me on that was when Ben said that they go and consume other places and beings and bring them into themselves.
Yes.
So some of them could be using human organic matter.
Yeah, but if that organic matter is converted to their own form of organic matter...
Exactly. It just makes it even more horrifying.
Yeah.
It's a glorious idea. I'd love to find out more about them.